Hi, absent friends. We're solving systems, and I'm going to do this by substitution in a minute. They don't even know. They're not here. And more people with COVID. I'll be putting that mask back on pretty soon. I'm not really afraid I'm going to die of COVID. I just don't want to get long COVID. That's my fear. Okay, check your neighbor. See if they got the same answer as you. Remember, if they get it wrong, you can feel bad for a minute, but it's also fun to make fun of them. Because that's what high school is about, bullying. So there you go. Here I go, yeah. You ready to do this? Negative 7x minus 1 equals 1x minus 9. I am going to move the 1 over, so I'm going to get negative 8x minus 1 equals negative 9, and then negative 8x equals negative 8. Watch those negatives. X equals 1. Now, you can plug it into this dude, or you can plug it into this dude. Whichever you think is easier, right? I'm super lazy, so I am going to just plug it into this dude right here, and I'm going to say 1 take away 9, so I'm going to say y equals negative 8. For my fancy pants people who want to go 1 comma negative 8, you are awesome. Questions to that? I just substituted out the y's, substituted in the other ones. Okay, bless you, bless you. Now here's what. Substitution on this one would be a little bit of a nightmare because I can't get anything alone very nicely. I'm going to get fractions. Could I do it with fractions? If you are just bound and determined to only learn one method, you can, but I would use the other method. And that other method, if you remember, is called elimination. Now, I teach it this way, that there are 3 things that have to happen for you to do elimination. Some of you are going to be like, can I do 2 of those steps in one? You can, but here's how I do it. The first thing that has to happen is our equations need to line up. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I mean this. I mean the x's have to be in line with the x's, right? And the y's have to be in line with the y's. Here's something important. The equals have to be in line with the equals, because you're going to have some problems tonight where the equals are in different places, and that's not going to work. And then finally, the constants have to line up. If that happens, you're in good shape to start thinking about the elimination method. The second thing that has to happen is the coefficient. That means the number in front. So the coefficient of one variable, that's a letter, needs to match. And let me tell you what I mean by that. That's a 3 and that's a 5. They don't match. That's a 2 and that's a 2. They do match. I like that. And the last thing is the matchers need opposite signs. Now, some of you are going to be like, can they just be opposite matchers? Sure, live your life. But look what I'm talking about. This is a positive 2, and that is a negative 2, and that's a good thing. If you have all 3 happening, here's what you get to do. You just add them up. Easy as that. Now, again, a lot of you are going to be like, why would I ever substitute? That is so easy. And you are right. Those go away. That makes 0 equals 64. X equals 8. It is easier, but the plugging in, a little more rigorous. So here's what. Going back to these guys, you have to decide where to plug in that 8. Now, I'll be honest. It doesn't really matter. You're going to get the same answer either way. But here's what I do. I look for little numbers. I look for positive numbers because I'm a baby, right? Because I'm a big giant baby. So would I choose this bottom one? Hell no, it's got a negative in there and it's got a 5. That scares me. But look at the top one, nice and small. So I am going to take this 8. I'm going to make him in blue. I'm going to take him and he's going to go right up in here, right up in here. So I'm going to say 24 plus 2y equals 22. 2y equals negative 2, y equals negative 1. I'm going to tell you a dirty teacher secret. We always say to you, check your work. Plug those back in and see if they work. I have to say, in 36 years of doing math, yeah, I never check my work. I don't. And on a test, I might, right? Because I'm worried and I want to get a good grade. But daily, do I check my work? No, I look at the answer and see if it's right. But I'm telling you, if I was taking a test and I want an A in this class, if I'm a junior especially, is it easy to check your work by plugging it in? It's super easy to check your work. You just plug in X and Y, make sure it works. Yeah. Oh, the third one is make the matchers have opposite signs. Okay. Are you ready to try one all on your own? There you go. Are they lined up? They are. Do I have matchers? I don't. So remember how we make matchers? We do it by multiplying. So here's what. I can multiply here to make those into 14, but then I have to multiply 7 and 2. Or I can turn 3 into 6 by just multiplying by 2. Is it wrong to do this, the x's instead of the y's? No, it's not wrong at all. So let's start there. First thing I want you to do, find one of the variables. And then stop before you find the other variable, because I want to talk to you about that. So go ahead and give this one a try. Some of you are going to say, hey, Miss T, if I'm multiplying by 2, could I do negative 2 to change the sign at the same time? And my answer is, well, aren't you the smartest person in the world to show off? But no, in my head, I'm thinking that. Out loud, I'm saying, yay, you. But you are absolutely welcome to do that. You want to go 2. I'm doing it right along with you, because I haven't done this problem. I don't think it is. Hey, and for all my pretty princes and princesses out there, because I've stolen your phones, negative 53 and 26 is negative 27. I actually had to do that longhand earlier today. I had to do this. Like I had to do the whole borrowing thing. Remember when you were a kid? Like I had to do this. Okay, so here's what I get. I'm going to get 3x equals negative 27, or x equals negative 9. And you're like, why are you making a stop, Miss T? And here's why. I am allowed to plug that negative 9 into this dude, or this dude, or this dude, or this dude. They all work. They're all fair game. They better all get you the same answer. You could even try it to check if you want to. Me, I'm going to do this dude. You know why? They're little numbers. I'm telling you, I'm a baby. So I'm going to plug that negative 9 in, and I'm going to put them right here, negative 9. So I'm going to get negative 18 minus 3y equals negative 13. Move that bad boy over. Negative 3y equals 5. Y equals, ooh, a little scary fraction. That doesn't bother us. We're okay with that. We're pros. Yeah? Okay, stepping up our game a little bit. This bad boy is a mess. He's a mess. I will go back in just a second. Let me let people write this down. I'll switch it back. Yeah, because look at it. You don't even have the equals all set up. So there's a bunch of ways you could do this. You could do it straight elimination. Line everything up, move stuff around. That works. I'm not going to lie, though. I think what I would do, because you know me, I'm a substitution girly, I would move that guy over and divide everything by negative 3. Then I have y by itself. But that's just me, because I'm a weirdo about substitution. Like, I acknowledge that I'm weird about substitution. So you do you. Right now, you decide how you want to do it. I'm going to make sure everyone's got it written down. Girls and guys got this written down? Got it written down? Because I got to change screens for a second. So, right, real quick. I'm bouncing back and forth. You got it. Okay. Troy, did you do this? Okay, I need you to actually do the problem. Okay, I'm going back. When you got an answer you like, could you share it with your neighbors? See if they trust you. See if they know, believe you. Lots of ways. I'm going to do show you both ways. I'll do it over here. Like I would do this. La la la. I'm going to go negative 7x minus 6y equals 16. I haven't done it yet. Ready yet? 6x plus y equals negative 3. For those of you who want to do the lining it up way, I did it that way. For my friends who want to do it this way, 6x plus 3y equals negative 3y. Y equals negative 2x minus 1. Is that right? Oh, look at you picking X by himself. Crazy too. You could also divide through right here by 6 because you got a lot of fractions on there, but it would totally work. So here's what I think for most of you. I'm guessing most of you did it like this, that you got your X's and Y's and stuff all lined up, and I'm going to multiply through, so I'm going to get, I'm going to put it up here, 12x plus 6y equals negative 6. Boom. I'm going to get rid of this dude. Come my way. Okay. And here's what I get. That's going to be 5x equals 10. Did we get x equals 2? Sorry? X equals 2? Yeah? Now, I can plug it in anywhere I want. I can plug it into these guys. I can plug it into one of these guys. I don't even care where you plug it in. If you wanted to do it substitution-y, you could totally do that. Here's what I would do. Everywhere I see a y, I would plug in this dude if you want to do that. But I think it's x is 2, and I think y is negative 5. Which way? When you plugged it in, did you get 2? Oh. I know the answer was 2 and negative 5. So let me come and see where we got an answer. You want me to do it by substitution?
Yeah, I got what you got.
Okay, so here we go. And let's give me a hot minute. Okay, so I'm gonna write. Can you remember this? Is that right?
Yeah.
That you got that? Yeah. Okay, just got. It was y equals negative 2x minus 1. Let me just double check that's right. That's plus 1 and my, yeah, okay, that's just double checking my math. Okay, so I'm going to take that. Everywhere I see a y, I'm plugging that craziness in. So negative 16 minus 6, negative 2x minus 1 equals 7x. We looking okay, John? Negative 16 plus 12 x minus plus 6 equals 7x. Still good? Oh, still works. Look at this. So I'm going to get negative 10 equals negative 5x. X equals 2. Here's what's nice. I'm going to take this bad boy and plug it in over here. So I'm going to say 2, negative 4 minus 1, negative 5. Did you find anything? I'll come with it. Yeah. I will. I'm going to stop. That's as bad as it gets. Here's your homework. Have super fun. This is the only day we do this. We do word problems tomorrow. We do 3 variables starting on Friday. So make sure you're solid, yeah? And you have plenty of time. I'm going to put on some music. No phones, no phones. Put your phones back. No phones. If you want to use a calculator, I got a calculator for you, no phone. You know why? Because people stop talking to each other when, people like that, I see that. They're a bad person. Give me just a couple of